Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Janet, the Journal Keeper. Welcome back if you've been before, and if this is your first visit, I hope you'll enjoy what you see on here. And if you do, perhaps you'll consider subscribing to my channel and clicking on the little bell so you'll be notified when I upload a new video, which is generally about once a week. So today we're going to continue with the ephemera from paper bags that we started in part 1. If you haven't seen part 1, I'll leave a link below in the description. We completed this piece of ephemera, which you can put over the top of the page or the side. It has a pocket here and a smaller pocket here. So, and we made this one with a diagonal pocket here and pocket here, and this one I'm not sure I worked out exactly how many pockets this had. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6 I think on the horizontal, and this one is to put in a signature and it'll have a pocket at each end. And what I thought was we'd put this paper here so for an extra journaling spot and then decorate the other sides. So we're going to get busy and do that, and then if time's going on okay, I do have another piece of ephemera to make. Okay. Just before we get started, I want to talk to you about Junk Journal Bingo. This is an event being run on the Facebook page Junk Journal Ideas and Inspirations. It's something to do during August. You can download this on the files, from the files on the Facebook page, and then you can complete each item as you go along the month. I don't think it matters what order you do it in. The idea is to complete the card by September to be entered in their giveaway. And as you make things, they enjoy it if you will share them on the Facebook page. So this is run by Justine from the House of Mahalo and Mandy, who is from Sunflower and Doors, both on YouTube and Instagram. So anyway, it sounds like a fun thing to do, making collage boards, tags, repurposing things, do something new, all kinds of different things. So I will put a link to the Facebook page down in the description. Okie dokie. So I think what we'll do first is I'm going to ink up those pages before we stick them on. It seems like every time I do a video I'm apologising for something that went wrong on the last one, and I did notice the last one that I'd bumped I got my head in the way. I'd changed my placing of my camera holder, and it just absolutely did not work at all. I kept bumping my head on it all through the video, and so it's been moved again now, and I'm hoping this will be better. I hope there'll be nothing to apologise for on the next video. Oh dear, there's just so many things to remember to do. I hope you're all well today. I hope you're still enjoying your summers, depending where you are. And we won't be too long before we're in autumn here, because you never know really with September. It can be quite summery, but it can be more autumn-like. But I personally do love autumn. So I am looking forward to doing autumn items with you here, and perhaps maybe a Halloween item. You never know. I have an idea for that. So we've got the journaling spot there, and on this side we'll do some collage to just to give that a little bit of a decoration. I've got some little pieces of ephemera that are from Barbara, who has 49 Dragonflies. She has a shop. It's not on Etsy, but it's just on her website, the shop. So it's actually just 49 Dragonflies. We're still having nice weather here. It's not been as hot as it was a few weeks ago, but it's been nice. So it's still nice to be out in your garden, and we'll be having some landscaping done in our garden. And I think by the time this goes up, the man will be here doing it. I'm hoping I can get out to my studio because he's going to be digging up a lot here. We live on the side of a hill, and we have a lot of retaining walls, and they're all collapsing and breaking down, so they're all being replaced. Right, so let's just get those on there. I was just thinking about that bingo. I'm not sure I've ever made a masterboard. That would be something to have a go at. And then, of course, you can cut it up and make things from it afterwards. I've had quite a few people commenting on the little chit chat video that I placed where I talked about the giveaway, and you have till August the 10th to not just subscribe, but put your name, put a comment there, and so you can be in the draw to win one of my Theatre Ladies tags that I made in the collaboration. Just a comment, something you like about the channel, if there's anything you don't like about the channel, something you'd like to see on the channel in future. I mean, I'm always up for new ideas. You know, I might think, oh, I can't do that. But, you know, it's good to challenge yourself. I used to do mosaics, which is how we ended up with the business. And I used to go to a care home every Monday. For about 9 years I went there. And the lady that owned it was always challenging me to do more and more complex things. And I'd say, oh, no, I don't think I could do that. I don't think I could do that. But you know what? We did it. She wanted me to do a mosaic of her house. And I said, oh, I've never done anything like that before. I don't think I could do that. But you know what? We did it. Yeah, a 6-foot mosaic that is on their wall now. And she asked me to do something else. Oh, she wanted me to do a 6-foot Santa Claus. And I said, oh. To be honest, I wasn't very keen on the idea, but do you know what? We did that as well. And I think we got to the point where all that was left to do was just a little bit of filling on the face, some of the face. and that was when the pandemic started. So they actually, some of the staff there finished it off because all my stuff was there. They finished it off. So that was brilliant that they were able to finish it and hang it up. Just amazing the things we made there. Okay, let's find that one. Oh, I think actually I have to tell you this. The funniest one was, well, it wasn't funny that the lady's husband died. That obviously was not funny. But she asked us to do a mosaic to go on his grave. And I said, well, that'd be, so we could do that, with his name on and things like that. And she said, well, I'd like to have some of his favourite things on there. And I said, oh, well, what would that be? She said, well, he loved cooking, so I'd like to have a chef's hat. And he loved the animals here, so I'd like you to do one of the cats and one of the dog. And he loved meerkats, so I'd like you to do a meerkat. So I was, yes, animals' faces are not the easiest thing to do, but again, we managed it. Okay, I'll stop jabbering on. So that one is done. Put that in the finish stack. So let's carry on with the pocket one. I wanted to put some lace down here. Down this long pocket. Good idea to put a piece of paper in here. I shall stick the pockets together. Okay, I'm going to leave that in there just till that dries to keep that off from sticking. I'd be interested to hear from you a comment about how many of you are Edith Holden fans and would like to have an Edith Holden project on here. I do have a small journal started, as much as that I've actually made the cover, and I've made the journal out of pieces of calico. The pages are made out of calico, which I've sewn together, so that's made pockets either top or at the side. So I'd be interested to hear if anyone is interested at all in having the Edith Holden project. Okay. I don't think I want to put anything here because the pattern sort of, goes across there and it matches up. So I think I'm going to leave that. So that's that one. And I think this one, I could use some strips of paper and things on there. See what I've got in here. Oh, so much stuff. I'm sure you're all the same, having all bits and bobs of stuff in your stashes. But it's good to be using it up, finally. Okay, so if we put that there, then to have another strip at the top here. Okay, and we could have, what else have we got here? Let's just okay. Hope I'm not getting my head in or anything. Yeah, shouldn't be. You might also have noticed on the part one of this that I've been playing around with editing software and trying to put some text in. So hopefully it shows up. It wasn't anything very, exciting. It was just a welcome and then sorry for my head being in the way. So. Who knows what I'll come up with once I keep reading about it and trying to learn parts of it. I had a chat with my grandson yesterday, my oldest grandson. He's been at his Army Cadets camp and he's had a good time, and he was telling me about all the things he'd done. And I said, he knows I have a YouTube channel, and he thinks that's pretty neat that Nan has a YouTube channel, because that's his dream, is to have a YouTube channel. And I said, oh, by the way, I said, I've got over 300 subscribers now. And he was absolutely dead silent. And where's my glue gun? Oh, there it is. And I said, really? I can't believe it. Wow, that's amazing. I think he thought, oh, he didn't think I'd get any. He probably didn't think I'd get any. But yeah, he's quite interested to study media and things like that. He wants to have a YouTube channel, but who knows what'll happen, whether he will or he'll just be a sideline. He does like his Army Cadets. I wondered if he might go in the army, but who knows? You never know. God, to believe he's 6'3". Yeah. Now you know how it is with your grandchildren. And we have 8 of them, 8 grandchildren. So, okay. All right, that's that. So I need a little bit of decoration on there. A bit more collage. Oops, just dropped my glue. Honey, look at that. actually from the field notes drawer there, and you could put a little bit more on if you wanted to. Don't want to overload it. Okay, right, so just tidy up a little bit here. We do have another item to do that I saw on Carol Tinson's YouTube channel, and the idea was, for the decoration, was really struck me as something I hadn't done before. I've never done anything much with napkins, but this was napkins on music paper. So I was quite keen to have a go at that, which I did. I did one on a darker piece of paper, which doesn't look quite so good, different paper. And then I did one on a different colour. And then there was a couple here, smaller ones, which I thought actually could cut out, perhaps. But I thought this one was the best on the older piece of paper. So the bag was one of the larger bags, which I've cut down and folded over. So it would be something that you would attach to your page, and it would have a tuck spot here. So the plan is then to cut part of this and put it here and again on here, and then glue these two together. Now obviously you have an option. You could actually leave that open as well, make another tuck. I think what we'll do, I think we'll reinforce that, so we'll have another option there for a tuck spot. All these little strips have been quite useful with this. Okay, what's that? So we're going to cut a little piece to put on here. Okay. Don't know if you can hear any, I don't know if the microphone's picking up any little pitter-patter noises. Sorry, it's the pigeons who are walking on top of my studio. And I'm banging on the ceiling sometimes, but they never go away. Right, I think I'll trim that off. Straighter. Okay, so what piece are we going to put in? I think I'll cut here. So the way this is attached to this paper the napkin, if you've never done it before, you first of all take all the layers off. There's usually 2 layers of paper underneath the napkin, so you want to take those off. So you just have the very top layer. And then you can glue it in place. Oh, I think she had used a glue stick to glue it in place. Yeah, that's what I did. And then I can't remember what she used, but I used some of the Tim Holtz matte medium and started from the middle and brushed gently all the way over from the outside, from the middle to the outside, and then left that to dry, which then sort of seals it and holds it in place. Okay, so I'll use my to glue this down a little bit stronger. Just looking for a pin to put down there. Bunged up. Pins. Here you are. Sorry about this. There we go. So glue those edges down, and we also have the tuck spot here. Now, certainly you don't have to do this with bags, you can do it with card. So I'm going to cut a piece that will fit on here. Getting a bit messy here now, but that's okay. If anybody wants to see how these are done on the card, I put a link down to Carol's YouTube channel, and she does it on there, or I could do a video on here, and we could do some, because you know, just like all my paper, I have lots of napkins as well. So, and you could do all kinds of pretty colours depending on what you you know, were doing in your journal. If you had a theme for colour. That's got a little bit loose. Okay. Okay, so we've now got a tuck spot here, and we've got a tuck spot here. So altogether, we've got 5 pieces of ephemera, including last week's. Move these away. So next week, I think I mentioned before that I'm doing a collaboration with Mandy Reed from Sunflowers and Doors, and we are both a bit Tim Holtz fanatics. So we decided we would send each other 10 pieces of Tim Holtz ephemera, and you would make something, and you would have to use those pieces. I mean, you can use other things, but you would have to use those pieces. So since I was doing this, I happened to see a more complex thing done with a paper bag on Pink Monarch YouTube channel. So I thought that I would continue on with this, but it'd be something a little bit different, a little bit more complex, but still with the paper bag. So that will be the next one, and hopefully you will come back and watch that. So it would be a good end to these videos. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there for today. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I hope you'll come back and see us again. I hope you'll all stay well and safe, and I'll say goodbye. Goodbye for now.